Hi guys, so I just got done from the kitchen. I had my bath. I made this delicious bao for the first time and it's so yummy. Ooh, it's so good. This one is what my husband remained. I'm about to eat it. But anyway, this video is coming in hot. It was inspired by my friend who just got off the phone and it's all about Igbo men, my Igbo men. You see, she's dating an Igbo guy currently. They've been dating for just about a month, maybe 6 weeks. The guy is talking marriage talks and all that. And she's not Igbo. Yes, she's not Igbo. But all her life, people around her have always been telling her, don't marry Igbo men. They are not worth your time. You know, they are stingy. They don't sabi love. They are not romantic. They are possessive. What else? They want you to be submissive. You know, all those things people usually say. So I'm sweating because I just got out of the shower. Anyway, so this one is going to be a very juicy topic. I couldn't hold it in. I had to just come on camera and talk with you guys. Get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, and sit down. Let's chat. Before you guys even ask, I got this my cup from Miniso. I love it. It's absolutely amazing. But anyway, I'm going to talk about this because I'm someone that used to be like, Igbo guys, I don't know about Igbo guys. You know, this annoy me, basically, from my experience, and I used to be anti-marrying Igbo guys, and now I'm married to not just an Igbo guy, but someone from Nnewi, where I'm from as well. So that's why I feel I have experience in this matter. I'm going to be breaking it down for you. If it's not marrying Igbo man, if what people say is true, of course people's experiences are going to be different, and what I'm saying is definitely not a universal idea or whatever, but it's just what I've learned, what I've observed, you know. So keep watching if you're interested in what I'm saying so far and you feel like this video is for you. And I would also like to hear your contributions. I want to hear what you've experienced, if you're pro Igbo men or not. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about those stereotypes people have about Igbo men. And the first one is Igbo men are stingy. Is it true? Honestly, this one, there are people on the other side. There are people that will tell you that their Igbo husband or Igbo boyfriend spends on them and that's why they love him. And there are people that will tell you that their Igbo husband knows sabi open hand. All they know is container on a high sea. Hey, you may go for my container. But the truth is, an Igbo man that loves you will spend on you. An Igbo man that loves you will not even let your feet touch the ground. They will treat you like akwa. That's just the absolute truth. Honestly speaking. Yes, Igbo men are like very business oriented, so a lot of money that other people waste or things that they don't spend their money lavishly just because they find value in it. They work hard for their money. Go to any main market, you see how hard these men work for their money. So by the time they import goods and they're selling it and making money, they don't want to spend it foolishly. They want to make sure it's worth it. So when they spend money on you, just know that you are worth it to them. So I don't believe Igbo men are stingy. Of course, there are a few here and there that are stingy, but it's definitely not a general thing. So I don't think that's a reason why you should be running away from Igbo men. They are very romantic and do like to spend their money where it's worth. Okay, they do spend their money where it's worth. That one I can tell you. Another one is that a lot of people say Igbo men are very possessive. They will not allow you to do what you want. They want you to stay at home and they want you to just take care of their child, relax, be taken care of, and not earn your own money. It's not true. A lot of Igbo men want, especially in this modern day, they want a woman that is bringing home the cash. Yes, back in the day, a lot of Igbo men liked housewives because they feel like, okay, they don't want you to stress yourself. Let them go out there, let them make money. But these days, most men, Igbo or not, want you to have a source of income and at least be donating, even if it's just diaper, to the house. So they want you to bring something to the table. Even me, I had the idea that Igbo men were possessive, despite growing up in a home where it wasn't the case. I don't even know where that stereotype came from. I don't know where that idea came from. But I can tell you that it's not 100% accurate. Of course, if you marry a guy that is possessive, you're going to face those things, but it's not particular to the Igbo tribe, so don't run away from Igbo guys because of that. Maybe a man that really likes you might be a bit controlling, might have a bit of ego, might have a bit of pride as per man of the house things, but that's only natural. It's not particular to any tribe. Another one that I've heard this a lot, is that Igbo men are anti-feminist. Like they want you to submit to them, they want you be their slave. That one is not true. It's definitely not true. In fact, I can even tell you that some of them like a bit of stubborn in their wife, in their girlfriend. They want you to be a bit stubborn. They want you to have a mind of your own. It's part of the challenge, Let them feel like, this girl, you come tough time. That's what they want. I can't speak for everybody, but I definitely feel that It's the truth. They want a bit of resistance. It's not like they're going to flog you or beat you into submission. But of course, any good leader, any good man of the house, naturally, woman will submit to them without even trying. An Igbo man, what's that I'll tell you? Is a provider. Igbo men do provide. They don't play with that rule. An Igbo man wants to know that, yes, he's bringing money for food, he's bringing money for school fees, he's bringing money for diaper, he's providing everything his wife and his children need. Don't get it twisted. An Igbo man will never come and say, they don't take pride in asking for help to take care of their family. They don't take pride in, being late for school fees. No matter how hard it is, no matter how, even if all their containers falling from the high sea, even if all their warehouses are bagoku, even if everything is on fire, an Igbo man will always find a way to provide for his family because they are so proud of it. They want to feel like, yes, I don't know if it's a thing about culture, if it's a thing about upbringing, but yes, they take pride in providing. That's one thing about Igbo men. So you rarely get a deadbeat Igbo dad or Igbo husband, because most times they take pride in providing. Of course, human beings are human beings, and there will always be exceptions to the case. So it's not every single Igbo guy you see that will be, a provider that will be ready to spend the moolah, that is just always forthcoming with the cash for the home. Maybe some of them will ask you to write lists, give you a bit of tough time before giving you that money. But the truth is, they take pride in it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Share your experience in the comment section. So far, if you feel like anything I'm saying is offbeat or if it's off point, let me know in the comment section. Share your own experience. Let's get talking, because I'm sure everyone here, each one of you have different experiences, and please say it so that we can all discuss in the comment section, okay? I actually read a story about a woman who's from Edo State, and her husband is, I think, Abia or Anambra. I can't remember, one of those Igbo states. And she said she had 3 kids for her husband. She was pregnant for the 4th one, and that her husband used to beat her, and he used to have a lot of side chicks. Despite providing for the kids, he does not respect her, he does not treat her well, and her mother-in-law keeps threatening her that he's going to marry another wife. Yes, a lot of times, like, you see Igbo guys that have side chicks. Of course, it's natural with a lot of guys in the world in general, but they don't play their responsibility. They will still take care of their wife and their children. And she was like, that she's a doe, and she doesn't understand the language, she doesn't understand what he says to his mom, but she feels like they want to pursue her even though she's pregnant, and she's only staying with him because of the baby. And if I knew that lady in real life, I'll say, sis, you cannot be that skillless. You must have something that you can do. Leave him. If he takes care of his children, just know that he will continue to take care of his children. Go and find your own footing. Go and find something you do, earn money, and then legally file for custody for those kids. Because the truth is, if you don't have money, you don't have a source of income. Number one, they will not let their child or children go with you. And neither will the court let you have custody of those children. So you need to go and find something to do, save, and then take the children, or figure out some kind of custody agreement. And I don't think this is an Igbo thing. It's not because she married an Igbo guy that this is happening to her. It could have happened to her with any other person. So I guess the whole point of this video is to say that all these stereotypes they say about Igbo men, while some of it may be true, it's just like even within the Igbo states, they still discriminate between Imo, Enugu, Anambra, and all that. Not all of it is true. You have to have some personal experiences to come to conclusion for yourself. I mean, I have a friend that they've told not to marry a Navy man. Her mom said it. Said it. That Navy people too like women, they too like money, they are too, want you to be submissive, they want to be in charge, they are too controlling. But the truth is, not a lot of Navy guys are like that. Like, I am married to a Navy man, I can tell you categorically he's not all of those things. So my point is, come to your own conclusion for yourself. Not to listen to what people have to say, because then, you might miss road though. It might be like maybe forming strong head, that you never, that Igbo men are not for you, that Igbo men are this, they are that. Meanwhile, they are not, though. They are where the sweetness, the juice is coming from, See me now, I'm glowing, can't you see? I'm married to an Igbo man. Go find your Igbo man, go get you one, okay? Small commercial break, I beg, I no keep person. See, I know some of these stories are coming from people that have had negative experiences with like some Igbo guys, probably when they were younger. I mean, I had one that came to my door, bottle of wine in hand. Me use umbata. I was like, hey, which kind of nonsense is this? Like, be cautious. We live in the same building, yes, you've seen me before, but you don't know me. Mom, so please. So in my head, it just fell into that idea that, oh, they can be like so controlling, possessive. Like, I don't know this guy from anywhere. Why is he coming to my door and saying umbata as far Anambra babe or what? So in my head, it just made me my Igbo guy is bad also. But obviously that's such a fickle reason, doesn't make any sense. And you can't use things like that to judge Igbo guys, okay? See, you can marry an Igbo man as a Yoruba babe, as an Edo babe, and you have the sweetest marriage ever. Some people say that Igbo boys are the most romantic. I'm sure some of you have heard that one before. And yes, Igbo guys are romantic. See, an Igbo man will rather trek and have his wife driving Benz, rather than him having the Benz. They like, most of them are humble anyway. That's just the truth of the matter. Like an Igbo guy can be worth billions and be driving like 2000 Corolla. It's normal. It doesn't mean they're stingy, just because they know the value for money. They don't rate all these worldly lavish things. And so a lot of times this doesn't even translate to their wives. So like the fact that they decide that okay, they don't need to drive a modern car does not mean that their wife will not drive the latest car. They take pride in dressing their wives, in making sure their wife look beautiful, in giving their wife enough money so she can buy all the jewelry and gold and hang it on her neck. Like a woman can be looking like a copper, like a layman, a poor man, but he'll be telling you, yes, that's my wife, fuck with my wife there far, so that you will know, like it's a thing of joy for them. That's their own way of being romantic. See, you guys, I'm from Nnewi. I'm married to an Nnewi man, and I can tell you, I was one of those who that said I would never marry an Nnewi man. Nnewi people, all they know is money. All those stereotypes they say about Nnewi people, that's what I'll be saying. I'll say, God forbid, look at me now, happily married to an Nnewi man, and I couldn't be happier about it. Like, I love my husband so much, and I'm so grateful that I found him. And I want to just melt when I remember I used to say I cannot marry an Nnewi man. I was even picky about the kind of Igbo guy I'll marry. So don't be that person though. Be open-minded though. You might meet an Igbo guy that will be like white body that will be washing what's up. If I hear the akugo, I saw you boom. By the time they use that Igbo tongue and wash you, or more, you'll be snitching. So one thing I'll tell you, don't listen to stereotypes. So anybody can be anything. It doesn't have to be Igbo, it doesn't have to be Yoruba, it doesn't have, all these tribal things don't really matter. Just focus on the individual, just focus on the individual. Look at me now, after talking all that nonsense, I married a new man that loves me to the core, that takes care of me, that will not eat unless I eat, that if I'm tired, small like this, will just be like, babe, don't worry, rather go hungry, let it be that it not stress me, that just caters to my needs. And look at me, I for use my own mouth bring bad luck. So don't be like me, don't be like me. Just know that anything can happen in this life. And most of these stereotypes you're hearing, they are not even true. That's what you should talk about it. See, but one thing I can tell you, if you're marrying an Igbo guy and they're expecting every day Gucci, every day LV, if that Igbo guy is an important, think well again. It might not happen. They'll be calculating. So if I use this $3,000 and buy this bag for my wife, but when I buy this bag now times 3, I can add additional 10 feet. No. Okay, you know what? Let me send that container back first. Then from the profit, I will now buy her the bag. That's how they think. Business always comes first. That's what you should tell the matter. They always calculate and they will treat you to nice things, but they don't spend foolishly. An Igbo man will always make sure that there's food on the table before there's bag, before there's something else. That's why a lot of times people say Igbo people are always the ones that are drug pushers and all these kind of things, because they're the ones that they are so hustle oriented, they're so money business oriented that sometimes some of them don't care how they get there. So if you like a hustling man, if you like a responsible man, if you would like yourself a man that is responsible, a man that will take care of you, that will even be romantic on top, then find you an Igbo man. Don't listen to what people say about not marrying an Igbo man. Because look at my friend now, she's even in love with the Igbo accent. She's like, I'm on Nazom, I love his accent self, but am I even sure? She's still questioning because of all the stereotypes she has heard. Don't be like her. Don't be like her. If an Igbo man is saying that, okay, tribe does not even matter to me, because most of them like to even marry within themselves. If they're saying that tribe does not matter to them and they want to marry you, gauge and well, you might be in luck. Okay, see, for most Igbo guys, their wives is their pride and joy. Their pride and joy. They want people to see you and say, oh yes, oh my AB Asunas. I'll say Emobros, Azuna. You know all these Igbo names, Igbo business names. You know, they want you to look sharp. Despite the way they look, they want you to look sharp always. That's what the truth of the matter. So, if you want to get your way into an Igbo man's house, pet him, praise him, say my king. Dean, without you, what can I do? You're my one and only. Make them feel, you know, like the king that they are. See, just watch, you start getting favors. You will start getting favors, my sister. If you say this is a lie, try it and then come back and comment on this video. Let me know how it goes. Because I'm telling you, men like, in general, they like women that pet them, that stroke their ego. And Igbo men in general, they like it when you just calm down, listen to them, and, you know, pet them, praise them, hail them. Say I'm talking as if I've been married for 15 years. But the truth is, this is just how, what I've observed, what I think is the reality. And I'm just talking based on that experience. Don't take me too seriously, but like joke, I can like to adopt some of these things I'm saying. And if you have any contrary opinions, please let me know in the comment section, because myself, I'm curious. I want to know, I want to learn also. I beg comments. See, lastly, Igbo men know how to respect their wives. That's just the truth. They will respect you. See, an Igbo man will not live in a house, marry another wife and put in a house. Most of them will marry you. Yes, they will have side chick, but they'll be outside. They will give you that respect as their wife and mother of their children. They don't play with their wife and mother of the children. No. If anybody wants to tamper with them, they'll cut the person off. Like they give you mad respect as a wife and mother of their children. These days, I don't know what it's going to be like, but I shall know even men respect their wives. That one is for sure. They don't play with that wife status. Anyway, you guys, I feel like I've talked too much today. I'm ready for all the comments. I'm ready for you guys to tell me your own experiences and what you think. And by no means, this is not final word though. This is not one is one. This is my own experience, my own thoughts, my own breaking down barriers or stereotypes about Igbo men. Let me know your own. Of course, as I said, I used to be someone who used to think like this, but now my thinking don't clear. You understand? So let me know what you think. But anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. If you have any other interesting topics you want me to talk about, let me know, Sha. I'm enjoying this kind of gist. You know, I feel like we've not gisted in a while, so I'm loving it. But if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I beg now, please. We're trying to get to 40k. I know, I'm begging, but please subscribe. Help me get to 40. Hey guys, I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.